Hey, this is RUGRAT.DA'JON, and this is part 2 of I contracted herpes and my son died? Crazy. Okay, so we left off on the part where, by the way, if you see this is not a herpes bump, I was picking my lips yesterday. I have anxiety, panic attacks, all that. So I picked my lips and everything. So don't come in the comments, oh my God, you got an outbreak. I have genital herpes. That's all. That's it. So, boom. We left that on the part where like it was like the nighttime or whatever the fuck. So yeah. Nighttime came around and you know what I'm saying, that's when me and my baby daddy had did the do or whatever. Boom. Found he already knew that I was pregnant, whatever, because he already had 2 kids that he did not take care of. So yeah, that's another story for another day. So boom. He's like, oh, you're pregnant already. I already know I have 2 children. Da da da. So you already know I never wanted kids. That's something that like I just wanted to let y'all know. I never wanted kids, never wanted to be a mom. I was cool with being an auntie, like a godmom. I was cool, all that. Never wanted my own children, okay? So boom, found out I was pregnant. So we had went to the doctor. Like, this is very important, okay? Doctor didn't know I had herpes either. We had did blood works, we did all types of things. So the doctor, came in, and I should have known something was up because when I went to the doctor, he came with me, right? So I went to the doctor's office. The doctor got me all settled. She did, test or whatever, gave me a pee test because at this time I had a UTI. And if you don't know what a UTI is, it is a urinary tract infection. You're like, I'm not gonna say you're itchy down there, but like when you pee, it burns. Your pee has a distinctive smell to it and all of it. So yeah. So we went to the doctor. Doctor was just like, hey, you know what I'm saying, you're pregnant. And I was like, oh my God, yay. But it wasn't like, oh my God, you're pregnant. The doctor was just like, yeah, you're pregnant. Is the father happy? And I'm like, is the father happy? What are you talking about? So I let that ride. He was calling everybody. He was calling his mom, his sister, his auntie. He was calling his cousin. He was calling his partners. Like, yeah, my girlfriend is pregnant. Da-da-da, she pregnant. Da-da, I'm happy. And I'm like, okay. At this point, family still don't know that I'm pregnant. So, yeah. So, boom, we're going to fast forward. So, boom, I'm pregnant. Me and him had broke up, right? So, me and him had broke up because, you know what I'm saying, I just wasn't trying to be like his girlfriend that he wanted. Like, he is a very sexual person, so like he wanted to dun da dun like almost every day before he go to work, when he get home from work, like all of that, you know what I'm saying? Very like that type of guy. And if you don't want to give it to him, you gotta find somebody else to give it to me. So yeah, so boom, broke up with him. Next thing I know, I had moved back home, right? Because I was living with him, y'all. I was living with him. Because I told you I left my mom's house over an argument, right? So I was living with him, came back home. I remember distinctively, I was maybe 11, maybe 12 weeks pregnant. Because I remember this distinctively because I had nausea out the ass, okay? And when I tell you I was throwing up every day, all day, baby, I could walk outside, the fresh air hit me, boom, I gotta puke, okay? So I remember one day, I just started feeling something leak down my leg. I've never been pregnant before, okay? So first thing I assumed, discharge. That's what it is, it's discharge. So boom, it started leaking down my leg. Mind you, it's not like a little trinket, it's like leaking down my leg as if I'm peeing on myself. Ladies, if this happens to you, go to the doctor instantly, okay? So I went and told my sisters, like, hey, you know what I'm saying, something's leaking down my leg. But mind you, I told them that this was discharge. So, you know what I'm saying, my older sister, she has 2 children or whatever. So she was just like, oh, you know what I'm saying, it's probably discharge, da da da. They weren't paying no attention to it because, again, I told them it was discharge because that's what I was assuming. And she's never been through that before, okay? Nails still broken, I don't care. I'm gonna get them done, okay? I'm going to Vegas real soon. But anyway, yeah, it was leaking down my leg, and I'm just like, I don't know what this is. So boom, it was leaking down my leg for 3 days. 3 days. So boom, I'm like, okay, it's leaking down my leg. So one day, I remember this distinctive day, I woke up at maybe 2, 3 a.m. I went to the bathroom, I peed. When I wiped, I saw blood.